Hello, welcome to Mystical Enlightenment. I'm Nikki. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you're new here. It is Sunday, which means it's time for my weekly collective tarot card pull. I just switched tarot card decks, so we are using the Green Witch Tarot deck. And the back of the cards look like this, which is very beautiful in my opinion. And the front of the cards have these beautiful images. I'll just show you a couple of them. Maybe I'll show you one more because I'm in love with the imagery on these. I was actually gifted this deck. It was on my Amazon wish list, and somebody was lovely enough to gift this deck to me, and I absolutely love using it. Up until now, the Light Seers Tarot deck was my favorite deck, and this one is quickly becoming one of my favorite decks as well. So I really like using this, especially for the fall season. Enough babbling though. So I hope everybody had a blessed week, a beautiful week, and a wonderful weekend. I apologize for coming on so late today. I finally got around. Those of you who have been here before, you know I've been talking about redoing my setup. And you can probably tell I have a backdrop behind me, and I finally got around to getting my place cleared out enough to have a setup for videos. So that was exciting this weekend. And I got my craft space back. So that's pretty awesome. So I hope you guys did something awesome as well. So let's get into these cards and see what they have to say for the upcoming week. Shall we? All right, here we go. So before I start to pull the cards, I just like to kind of bless the cards and ask that our guides and guardians join us, and that this space is surrounded by the white light to create a positive space and communicate that which most needs to be heard through the cards. So mote it be. Oops. While I'm shuffling, I just had a question pop into my head that I was wondering about. How many of you read jumper cards, and how many of you put them back into the deck? I'm curious about that. Let me know in the comments if you read the cards that jump out, if you think they're significant, or if you put them back. There's two schools of thought on that. For myself, I tend to read them and think that they are important if they're going to jump out at me. Alright, so let's see what the cards have to say. But I'm definitely interested in your thoughts on that one. So let me know in the comments down below. That would be awesome. Here we go. Alright. Ooh, alright. So we have two swords this week. Swords generally have to do with the mental and communication. So thoughts on communication. So the first card is the Three of Swords, which is a card that comes up when there's some kind of betrayal or dishonesty going on. Now normally you would see this card as the heart with the three swords stuck in it in the traditional tarot deck, which is kind of jarring when you pull that for somebody and that card comes up. So this is a little different take on it. It's actually quite beautiful. Which is what I like about this deck. And I'm trying to... I don't have my glasses on, but I can't really see where the 3 swords are in this card. Maybe it's dark in here too. But that is just such a pretty take on this card. Okay, so that's our first card. Some kind of deceit or dishonesty going on, right? Betrayal. Our second card is the Oak King, which in a typical deck would be the Hanged Man. So this card, my lighting is different here, there we go. This card will come up when we need to take pause, we need to reevaluate the situation and figure out, are we seeing things from the proper perspective? Perhaps we need to adjust our perspective on things to see things in a different light so that we are able to approach the situation in a better frame of mind, and that will help things. This also comes up when we just need to take a pause. We just need to pause, take a breath, okay? This is reevaluation, reflection, pause. Look at things from a different angle. If we're not seeing eye to eye with somebody, maybe we need to adjust our vision a little bit. So it seems like this week is going to be about having some difficulties, but needing to adjust our vision to see if we can handle the situation maybe a little bit different. Maybe not come at it so angrily. Maybe, you know, now I'm not saying forgive somebody if they deceived you or if they betrayed you, but maybe just for yourself, not for the other person, but for yourself. Switching the way you view the situation so that you can move on. And our last card this week is the Two of Swords. And twos are generally a card of balance. Two of Swords, or Two of Athames, is... oh man, I'm blanking. Two of Swords. Give me a minute. Two of Swords. Oh. Guys, I gotta think a second. Two of Swords. I'm totally blanking. My gosh. Whoa. Can you still see me? Alright, Two of Swords, guys. Wow. Seeing things through rose-colored glasses. Wow. That, like, totally, yeah. Have you ever had that happen where the thought just leaves your head? This is a card that comes up when you're seeing things through blinders or through rose-colored glasses. So again, this card can go back to that card of deceit or needing to take pause and readjust your vision. Because maybe you've been seeing a situation through rose-colored glasses, and maybe it's not so much that you need to change your thought pattern to deal with the situation that you're angry about, so you need to be able to move on, so you need to change your thought pattern. But maybe it's you've been seeing a situation through rose-colored glasses and there's some kind of deceit that you need to be taking a pause and looking at the situation through, not through blinders, and see how it actually is. So by taking that pause and changing your perspective on the situation, you'll get a clearer view of how things are actually occurring. So this week is very much about taking that time to just reevaluate. This is definitely a different reading than we've had in the last couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks have been very optimistic, very upbeat readings. So this is definitely a different feel this week. So just keep your eyes open. And if you have had a gut feeling about a situation, maybe just take that pause and that minute to say, hey, all right, I've had this gut feeling, let me see, Or, you know, let me see, maybe I need to take a step back and think about how things might really be happening. And maybe I am seeing things through rose-colored glasses. Maybe I'm not seeing things as they actually are. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did enjoy this reading, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you'd like to be notified when I do come on, please go ahead and hit that bell button and subscribe to my channel. And that way you will be notified whenever I come on to do a video. And if you enjoyed the reading and you'd like to see more of my readings, or perhaps get a reading for yourself, on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, I do free mini readings, which are 3-card pulls with 3-card pulls, and I also do oracle cards with the 3-card pulls, and I do pendulum readings if they're appropriate, if they're a yes or no question, on Tuesdays as well. During that time, it's from 8 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern. I generally cut off the reading list at about 8:30, 8:45. So if you want to ensure that you do get a reading, try and get there before that time. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Blessed be, and I will see you guys soon.